So there's been drought in California for several years, and it just keeps getting worse and worse, it seems. This last year, it rained a bunch in December in a lot of the state, but then in January, the rain almost stopped, or even stopped completely. January is usually the wettest month of the year, and sometimes it's really wet, like wetter than Seattle or Vermont or other places like that. This year there was nothing. It got really hot. All the snow melted off the Sierras, or a lot of the snow melted off. It's just not looking good. Of course, there's a lot of social and political and ecological issues going on with this drought too. I won't get into them right now. One of the main things behind the drought has been this high-pressure area that has been named the Ridiculously Resilient Ridge by Daniel Swain of WeatherWest.com. The ridge has been pushed aside, and there's actually this thing called an atmospheric river that is supposed to hit Northern California over the next few days. Now, this is basically like this fire hose pointed at the state that comes up from the tropics and just squirts all this water all over, you know, and it hits the Sierras and it just dumps all out. Unfortunately, it's going to be warm, so the snow level is going to be high, but there's potential for like 10 inches of water to fall in some places, so, you know, it might even cause flooding, but at this point, it's really better than nothing. Everyone's hoping this is a trend and it's not just one little splurt like what happened in December.
If you want to think of some scary stuff, there's evidence that in the past there's been droughts that lasted 50, 100 years or more in California. There's trees growing at the bottom of what's now lake beds. All kind of destruction would happen if we ever saw that again.
I'm sure some of you are wondering what happened to my hat. Well, it's in the washing machine. It needed to be washed. Anyhow, if you're in California, let me know how much rain you get or how much snow you get if you're in the mountains. I'd love to hear about it, and wish for rain.